You want to OG like their backs up against the OG. Jirax is in pretty deep. If he puts down the observer wall, they'll see them instantly, but they're in very, very deep. The smoke hasn't broken until now on Jirax. He's looking for a target. S4 is going to be it. He knows it too. The rest of EG is still there. The first wave of poison comes out. Soshka looking to wrap around the back as, oh, this is a very dead Jirax. He does not escape from this. The rest of OG is already backed off, and EG will spill first blood.
Nice. And they give it to RTZ as well. Well done. Watch everyone last hit instead of just one guy.
Yeah, but then we can't focus on the top lane fight as Seb has been pushed back to the tier 1 tower. The spins out from RTZ. They're in pretty deep. Crit being body blocked up by Soshka underneath the tower. Seb actually hits him. Crit's gonna go down. Seb survives on 10 HP. And Crit helps that dual safe lane of OG get a little bit of extra experience.
It's very tough. It's one thing to be in the safe lane as this
where he's able to harass out a lane, but how do you harass the entire lane? There's 3 heroes looking for you. Cogburn, snowball forward. Level 2 has arrived just in time for Crit to close the distance over on Seb. No TP away attempted. He's just going to accept his own fate. And Soshka backs up.
It's to be expected though. You can't, even though it sucks to die, not even just in the laning phase, but really throughout the game. Nobody can show up to Slark's lane and say, "Oh, you've got to leave now." And it's very easy for them to play around him because of the global mobility of Clock and Prophet.
Going for the 5-minute rune. Soshka just going to put the cogs in. They want to try and keep flying up on the high ground. There's only 3 Shadow Poison stacks. The 4th will ensure the kill. And in fact, Jirax just pops him anyway. But that's still some good bounty runes. You got to watch the counter back off, heal up, and then do it all over again.
Shamel, so he went for maximum greed as far as the skill goes top though.
Cogs it down. Arteezy, he can just spin his way out of this one, maybe with some stick charges, and Battery Assault doesn't create the space. Even gets the crit Arteezy to finish off Soshka.
You can see the lines being drawn. This is to be expected. I think Fly is going to look to maybe sit middle or Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson going after Fly. Send the illusions in to give some extra information. He's got the defensive spear on the other side of the tree lines with Sleight of Fist. He'll have the damage while Samel's being locked in by Jirax. Supports arrive from Seb. They're moving over Samel. The Sprout controls him, but that's why Quelling Blade's there to cut him back out. And EG, they're bringing a lot of TP support into this area. Bat Rider as well as the Tusker. Crit and S4 have arrived. The rest of OG want to get out, and Thompson doesn't really kind of like where his remnant is.
Yeah, Thompson's patience, though, is on
shifts. S4 looking for a lasso. Cogs, really nice burn. That's the one thing S4 can fly over, but he still gets pushed back. Get the lasso out. They really want to commit with that big ability. While into mid, the fight's going towards the Oracle as Thompson once again battling through, and Seb will arrive just up on the high ground to ensure the kill. You don't care if he's stealing everything because he'll give it back with the lane pressure.
I love Prophet Ember, and I also love how they're not really addressing, they're not trying to kill Sumel as much as they are warding his jungle, blocking his camps, trying to get aggressive, and now actually applying pressure. Did he end up stunning himself?
Concoction. No, he was able to, actually no, he did. He actually ended up stunning himself, but the kill does come onto Seb. He was standing right on top of him. Jirax in a little bit of trouble. The snowball comes forward, but Anna, he's looking and ready to fight. He's already taken the bottom tier 1 tower. I don't know if Jirax will survive long enough, and yeah, Anna realizes he's underneath observer wards, and he'll back up.
Yep, that's well done by EG. They know Clock is still not in the game. Soksha TP top before he was able to grab.
Let's wait for that SAP number to start appearing. Juggernaut's having a crack towards the mid lane. As underneath the tower, Thompson still wants to get Fly. It's just focus on the Oracle. He's actually going to have to false promise himself. There's enough Sleight of Fist damage while the snowball moves over towards Sven. There's Jirax on the way, and maybe they don't actually see him. Seb, he's protected inside the Sprout. They had no way to cut it free. So Jirax lets the purge out. Meanwhile, Fly has finally fallen down, but Thompson and Anna combining together. They're bringing the might of OG underneath the dead tier 1 tower mid lane. Anna's already got himself the double kill, but can he get out of this one? He's hidden inside of the shadows, and the cogs from Soshka splits up the fight again. You get the lasso up, but Thompson, he'll come back in once more with the Searing Chains, looking for the revenge on the S4. One more slight will do it. No, it won't. S4's bottled up through all of this. Now Thompson is stranded, getting spun down, but it's Sameil who gets the kill. And they're battling into the beefy Alchemist. And OG, they brought everyone they could. The concoction will fly forward, so they're not done just yet. With the flame break, the push. Poor little Jirax down to give Sameil a triple kill on this Alchemist. Farming, but now almost 10,000 net worth in 12 minutes.
Yeah, this just got real grim. They're going to dive Soksha top with this blink reveal. The bottom lane, OG looking to get aggressive onto S4 as well. Just pushing him off tower though, so now EG is going to be confident to die.
As your concoction blink forward will be revealed underneath the town. No way Clockwork can respond to that.
Yep, and this is the Jug out combination that's just so devastating to deal with because you pop the healing ward, along with Sumail's high regen, you can see a plus 141 at the moment. How are you supposed to Zerg him down until somebody picks this game? But Thompson's doing his part to ensure he plays as aggressive as possible.
You do not want to be there, or maybe he does. He's going to get the lasso off, cancelling the TP of Sochka, and this will now mean drag him underneath the shrine. Cox is a good pushback, but the snowball from Trip will get forward. He's looking for a hook shot away to his teammates out to safety. They could not hit the line to Anna, well blocked up by EG, and they'll hold him in the igloo.
Yeah, you can see EG's plan in this game. They don't want to get involved. They want to just ensure that OG...
He's absolutely huge, but is he strong enough just to run down the lane and force buildings?
Not yet, but you are capable of taking a fight. Nice job by Anna there with the assistance of Jarex, finding S4 in the bottom lane. He is having a very hard time playing this dead lane here. Only a 5k lead for EG. I'm telling you, it's still all right, but...
Maybe this is the bigger question. Like, if EG need help, like if they need Alchemist to have a little bit of extra help, how do you avoid having these pickoffs happen?
Hang on, Thompson, he's looking to get aggressive.
Yeah, I think if she wants to go back in, because they've got extra help, Sochka also now just blinks into the middle of the cog, so that'll be one dead clockwork. Jirax wants to help out, lets out the perch.
Remember, Shadow Demon is excellent against the Alch, not just for the soul catcher, right, where you do immediately 40% of the max HP, and OG are doing such a great job of slowing down this game's pace. Thompson specifically has been such an annoying gnat.
Well, now they jump the blink. It was revealed for the first time here, and Thompson will go down 48 seconds on the sideline. They can take the tier 1 tower in mid, but bottom lane's also being pressured. You talk about a nuisance. Anna really hasn't left this lane at all, and he can keep pushing fast. The illusion, however, causes a couple of problems, but do they go for Roshan? That's going to get himself back out of here. Now Thompson, he's respawned back up. Jerick's going to be stunned, but up and towards the air. Up goes Sumail, and the illusion's looking to body block him up. But Sumail, he's kind of caught on the wrong side of the river, looking to battle against Jirax. But now Thompson will arrive. They'll cut off the back line, while Seb's having his own battle with S4 as well as Fly and Arteezy. You can head back towards the mid, where Sumail is still kind of alone. Who cares about Seb? You gotta care about Sumail. He's worth so much money. Concoction flies forward. Jirax, this the touch, sent up and towards the air once again, and Sumail's losing all of this essence, all of this life. He'll burn the Aegis to the Immortal. The rest of EG is trying to come back, but remember, they TP to bottom lane. Buyback from Seth, they need to keep the control over on Sumail, and they've got it. The damage output, he is down 600 gold. Goes to Thompson for ending the 5 times. Fast it slowed. It's a bit of a contradiction. Anna, he's got to be careful. He's pouncing himself forward. He wants to try and find a kill. Fire be the first target with the snowball forward, and Lasso. Jirax need to help save it. But they haven't actually got him. Where's the disruption? Where's the save? It actually comes out in time. Looking to slack get himself away from this. They're all over it, and the Omni Slash too. Anna will go down for 52 seconds, and this has to be a full retreat. Seb's on the wrong side of the river. Here's your Sumail blink forward. The stun of the Jirax. They'll bring down this SD. It's taken some time, but they've got him. Hook shot from Seb, trying to create some space. From Sochka. Then Seb TPing out, but the Concoction Suns are all there. A double kill for Sumail, and such a long death timer for Seb.
Look bottom though. Thompson still.
He's doing it again. Sochka. Well, you can steal the Arcane Root and get the kill over on the Clockwork, but yeah, down on bottom lane, that is where the damage is being done. Thompson's almost taken a tier 3 tower. You hope he's got that defensive spirit up and running. A quick slide of fist, and yeah, he does. Halfway back down
for EG in their own jungle. There's another Tink Award way over to the right side of the map, but that's not helping them use these blinks to find kills.
Sochka in trouble. Here comes your snowball forward. He's going to let the cogs up, and all, they're not close enough. You do hold him in position with the shards. Another quick slide of fist. Sumail looking for his concoction tongue, which will follow Thompson up into the trees. And now with a slide of fist, he still has more damage. Anna has arrived. They've got the control on S4. He'll go down the tree line. Sumail wants to find a concoction target. It's only going to be Jirax. He's really hating on this SD. And Anna and Thompson just playing from both sides. Now Seb will finally come and join the fight. Triggers on Mjolnir. He's got a BKB available. The Creeper's going to soak up most of the Omni Slash, but there's enough of it left. Seb trying to back up. A disruption out once again, and you've got the control. Thompson will fall. He has no buyback available. Seb's TP, it will complete.
Man, such a sick game from S4 so far. He had such a terrible landing phase, but he's made critical kills happen. This was a buyback bots in. He gets the lasso on Thompson to ensure that kill. It's the only reason EG will be able to push forwards here.
Now, Prophet is instantly pressuring top lane. Seb knows he needs to add this. See your mini-map there. They're going to take out the tier 3 tower. I don't know if fortifications come back up in time, or backdoor protections come up in time.
Tier hunting Thompson.
They got the blink lasso. And with the follow-up concoction, tier 3 tower will fall. Thompson will die on top.
Yep, and the thing is though, why do they get that kill? Because of the ward. You can even see Thompson ping out that cliff, because he knows the only reason and a butterfly on the Arteezy Juggernaut. So both teams have a timing. It's all going to come down to initiation. S4 has to get a lasso.
He's looking at Thompson. There's Prophet just around the corner. There's your blink lasso target and OG. Are they just going to leave him for dead? They're looking at him, it's like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with this. Just run.
Yeah, but the key is look at where they are on the map, right? Once again, EG dragged over to this. Mention you have the clock, you can separate the team.
Like lasso, but that's not real. And the Omni Slash being committed. Now they'll jump forward. A perfect double searing chains. Can they keep the control going? RTZ needs to die here. No hook shot available. They just purge RTZ. He can't move fast. Now they're battling into the shrine. Crits come in. This is not what EG wanted. They're going to lose RTZ's Aegis the Immortal. The snowball forward. Soshka will end up falling down. The battle. Samael, he needs to go big right now. But Thompson, he just spirit jumps himself away. And with a BKB from Seb, he can stand his own ground. Samael pushing himself in a little bit further forward. Jirax just need to keep the control on him, and they've got him. Anna leeches up the false promise, will allow Samael to fight a little bit longer, but these defensive fuel items from Jirax makes it so difficult for Samael just to finish the damn job. Finally, he'll end up killing up the SD. Sasha's coming back to the fight while Thompson's been such a nuisance. Oh, here's a concoction! It followed through, but the buybacks will arrive and Thompson straight back in. Another double searing chains, continuing the way this whole thing began. And Seb, what have you got? A disruption out. This will isolate Samael. They're going to bring him down. 3 heroes from EG on the sideline, but they want more. Look how far he can move. The Aghanim, Scepter, Ember Spirit, looking to catch RTZ underneath the shrine. He's moved up, begins a TP, one tree to give him that cover fire, and he'll get himself away to safety.
Dude, so much damage to the base now.
They're gonna force buybacks. They have no other choice right now. They need to get Alchemist to buy back, waste something from him. The Shards don't do enough. RTZ's perched up, and this is very problematic because Seb just hitting through. They take the tier 3 tower. Soshka looking for the hook shot in the back line. Still, these 2 buybacks are available, but Chris dying. Anna can't finish the job just yet. He's under the tier 4 towers. They'll claim him. Now the buyback comes in, but it's from the Tuskar. It's not from the Alchemist. The melee Rax is going to go down, and OG will retreat. They got what they came for, and can they get out safely? Of course they can. Thompson can just jump half of the map, and they're going for the 4 bounty runes of 35-2.
Just in time. Huge plays onto the Jirax Shadow Demon.
Seb just created the Mjolnir effect on the creep wave. This has to be some level of detection, and yeah, they'll find him. That's going to be one very dead Nature's Prophet. So the smoke does bear some level of fruit. But he's saving his money for buyback because he's still looking at the side.
And look at the lanes as well. You know, as this happens, there's still OG heroes in both of the other sides. So much right-click damage. The Radiance is more of a non-factor, and OG's just buying time.
S4, he got the jump in. It's over on Soshka. He got 7 seconds before Seb's back up again. Soshka has no buyback available. And Anna, in the back lines, he's already been perched up a little bit, but now he got another disruption. This is the one he wanted. He got Samael. RTZ's in pretty deep. Spider Fist searing chains, keeping some problems in the back line. Samael could just instantly retreat back out. And now the Omni Slash, the 2 of them are sharing it. The false promise protects Fly, but there's a fence to one. One helps Samael. He gets back in again. RTZ's Omni Slash didn't do enough work now. Jirax wants to create more copies, trapping them inside the Sprout, while Crit can't move away. Anna is holding him in position, and he just needs to finish the job. The Dark Pack lets him break free, so he's got the movement speed, while Thompson just killed RTZ for almost walked over 1,500 gold for him. And it ain't done yet. Crit will fall, trying to snowball to catch out Jirax, but man, you gotta get props to Jirax.
This is not gonna get any easier for EG. They have no glyph.
Oh, look at the spirit jump. Thompson wants to initiate. Samael's already got the concoction up. Blinks forward, looks for Seb, but Seb just BKBs, transfers with a Hex, and they hold him inside the Sprout. But it's 4! The damage output is huge. Anna knows he just has to finish him, and they've got him. Thompson reaches him with a sleight of fist. Down for 70 seconds. Buyback is available for the Batrider. And now another sleight of fist searing change. You see how squishy RTZ can be without Fly being there to support him. But OG, now it's time to finish up for you boys. Spirit jump forward, sleight of fist. Hook shot, Soshka, the stand-in, pushing it back with the searing chains. RTZ's forced to spin himself away, but Crit, he got trapped. He had just enough time to back up Samael, looking for his own. The lasso, it's a good target, and it's a big one. Can they bring down? Yes, they can. Anna will fall. Samael is awarded the kill as Thompson continues to spirit himself away everywhere. Soshka's TP up, Flame Break won't stun, so he's okay.
And the thing, what did EG have?
Rats Nature out with the disruption. They're looking. S4, are they in the back lines? No, they don't. They're just trying to bait them into some level of fight. And up and towards, yeah, the hook shot is perfect from Soshka with the pushback. Fly and Samael, they're trapped here at Roshan, forced to fight. Seb, he's taking the Megas tracks. He wants to get the Megas, but the lasso will end up cancelling it. Crit hiding on almost no life in the tree lines. They want to bring more heroes back to finish this job, and they're going to have it. But Seb, how much damage have you got? He's going to try and find the kill, but no, the Hex, the stun. Samael holds him there. Seb maybe thinks he can get a kill, can't do it. So close to Megas. Roshan remains alive.
Yep. But the thing is, OG, they might have...
That middle lane arriving. All Seb has to do is TP to the top and take the racks, but you keep your eyes focused on Roshan. They get the searing chains up. This is problematic. Crit will go down. He can fight back, and there's Seb's TP. He's doing it right now. He's taking the melee racks. The middle lane didn't arrive, but they're back in the pit with the Omni Slash. A spirit jump away from Thompson. He'll get out, and it's still hard and fighting. There's no way to really escape. The Juggernaut's falling to the false promise, and that's what could be saving him. Fly giving him the light, but now Ana will move for the support. Any kind of hero they can grab. Thompson, he doesn't find the core. They'll move over for the support instead. If they can claim Roshan, they'll be happy with this. The Megas were not claimed, however. Oracle is still dead, and that melee Rax is so close to death. And Thompson, okay, no. I don't see him hitting that. And I see Ana hitting that fortification. Already burned off. Here comes Sumail with a buyback from Oracle.
Arteezy doesn't have an MKB. He's not actually dealing damage to Ana. He's got 2 butterflies. He's ineffective.
Sumail rebought his BKB. Alright, okay, whatever. Spirit jump out. Now they jump in closer. Sumail never gets concoction off. That's problematic for Flag. They can't break him free. The agency wall's going to burn, but the mega creeps are already up and running. Soshka hook shots forward. Tries to create the space with a cold pushback. 1.5 until the concoction stun flies forward. Is able to connect, but he's inside the invis and disruption. It will all buy that little bit more time for Ant just to pop himself outside the sprint. Begin his TP under the shadow, and they cannot find him. Sentries do not see through smoke for some reason.
God, so clinical from OG. They're just, you can see that Roshan.
Let's send some copies up. Oh boy.
It's all about the vision.
Silver Edge being done, Soshka. He doesn't want him. He wants SD. Ana pouncing himself forward. A hook shot. Wow, really? That didn't hit anything? Alright, sure. Arteezy jumps right on top of Soshka. He doesn't find the kill just yet, but they got it on SD. Crit will finish the kill onto the clockwork. But now it's up to the cause of OG. Jumping forward, Ana needs the kill on Sumail, and he's going to claim him as well. 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes down, but that's why buyback's available. Thompson, he's looking for something on the top lane, but nothing is there for him to find. Seb, his ground, the damage output, there's no beyond your procs, it doesn't matter. Arteezy will fall. He has no buyback. He bought out and then they isolate Crit. The shards are there, but Thompson will return for the fight. The Ghost Scepter delays the inevitable. The death of Crit and maybe the elimination of evil geniuses. OG will push down the mid. They'll attack the tier 4 towers, and with a spirit jump as well as the chains, they have enough to get the kill. And good game well played. OG have done it. They have eliminated EG in the first round of the lower bracket. This best of 1 ensures EG a no, and OG, they keep their own fate in their hands. It would have been a bad situation if they got kicked out of TI 9.